On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love sent to me.
Alright, I have definitely saved the best for last, because this isn't just the best Zelda game, it's pretty much the best video game ever made. And no, that's not an opinion, it's pretty much a straight up fact. You can look that up on the internet. So, hope you ain't got anywhere to be for a little while, because I'm about to show you why it's the best. So it starts out, Link gets a telepathic message from Zelda, his uncle walks outside to be killed, and then we get started. Sun, it's so dark and stormy out here on this evening, on Cataclysm's Eve. And no, I'm not referring to a recently released expansion to a certain MMO. I'm talking about the fabled foresaw Cataclysm that foresaw that I'm going to get the Master Sword and stab Ganon 27 times directly in the scrotum with it and kill him. You just saw me run up there, pull that bush out from over the hole and fall down here. I remember a long time ago watching on QVC, they were selling a Super Nintendo that came with this game, and of course the people, as they were talking about it, were playing it, and they couldn't figure out where to go and that you had to do that. And so they just ran around for like 40 minutes outside the castle getting nothing accomplished. I don't believe I've ever been that angry at somebody as a child. I wanted to call in and be like, I'll buy all of them just to get them away from you, because you're mistreating that game and you don't deserve to be playing it. And they'd have been like, whatever. If you're going to buy it, help yourself. Alright, so first business is we got to break into the castle and murder all the guards and rescue Princess Zelda. So it's what I'm doing. This is truth in action. But yeah, I used to rent the shit out of this game as a kid, and then I got it, and then I played the shit out of it. It would almost be a Christmas story for a Christmas time video, but the thing is, my mom had bought the game for me in May to give to me as a Christmas present. So she liked to buy things way in advance, and needless to say, I sat around and talked about the game so much, like non-stop, that she finally just gave it to me like 6 months early just to shut me up. So that's a pretty good example of how, you know, sticking to your guns and perseverance can help you get what you want. So I like to think it's a pretty inspiring tale. Could have come in here and get a key. I guess I'll grab the boomerang. I'm not going to make any cheesy jokes about boomerang. Blue. You can upgrade it to a red one later. It goes further. It's called the magical boomerang. Sounds like something SpongeBob would come up with. Fun. Power walking down the most stairs. I've watched some speedruns of this game and they're pretty crazy. I'm not up to that level, but I've beaten it probably about 75 times, so I know my way around it. Here. Used to fight this guy to the death, and then I realized you could throw 2 pots at him and he immediately dies. So thanks for the big key. Hey Zelda, how's it going? She's like, well, you know, all these other girls are being kidnapped and banished to a dark dimension to open a seal between 2 worlds so Ganon can take over. Other than that, it's good. And Link's like, oh, I'm glad to hear it. How's your mom? Actually, Zelda's mother's never been mentioned in the Zelda game, has she? You always just see the king. And sometimes he's got a big white beard, and sometimes he's a boat that you ride around on, in the case of Wind Waker. So, he likes to get stuff done, too. In this game, you only see him during the credits. So, take that for what you will. It's called the Dark Wizard Agaham, or however you pronounce it, had, like, usurped his throne and banished him, I guess. So, I don't know where he is the whole game. Probably just, he's at his like summer cottage, just sitting there sulking, worried about his tenure. Boomerang. I love that clip so much. Oh, these guards aren't very good. They're like, oh, you're kidnapping the princess. Perhaps I'll intervene. But, you know, to be fair to them, when I was a kid, they were pretty intimidating. But now I can just throw pots and shit at them. Look at them. Oh, they got their little knives. Apparently, they're like too low rank to get a sword. They hadn't earned that promotion. They hadn't got them stripes. Is there a secret passage in the Throne Room, Zelda? I had no idea. Since this is, you know, my first time ever playing this game. Wink. Oh, I forgot to throw in an additional wink and a nudge nudge. So now you know I was being facetious. Push this out of the way, and we'll get our way to the sanctuary. Keep pushing. Quite dark in here. There's rats and snakes and such. They're a bit unnerving. See? What did I tell you? Here, we'll light our way, just for fun. Nothing so ominous in here. Time for some snake battle. A lot of snake. I'm sick and tired. No, I'm finishing it. I'm sick and tired of these snakes in this basement there. You thought I wouldn't. You thought I was going to half-ass it, but no. I bust out a stupid, outdated reference. I go all the way. Yeah, where do you think you're going? Find Samuel Jackson? See, it just keeps going. There's no stopping it. Like that shit. Bats. Must have been batshit crazy. Oh, I love that one too. I'm just gonna fill this video with all my favorite stupid jokes, since I'm playing my favorite game in its entirety. We're going to the sanctuary to seek sanctuary, so I guess that works out. Next we'll go to the bakery to seek baked goods, so everybody wins. Spoilers, it's not really anything. Stupid joke. Sorry if I disappoint you. Man, rats are hateful. Why is it in fantasy settings rats always go after people? In real life, if you go near a rat, it runs away, I think. I don't encounter a lot of rats. Maybe some big-ass sewer rats wouldn't. They'd come at you like a Rottweiler or something. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn. Pull the switch on the right, pull the switch on the left, snakes fall on you. It's kind of a hateful thing to have in the back of a sanctuary, a cathedral, but whatever. It was probably called the church originally, like in the Japanese. I'm sure Nintendo of America made them call it a sanctuary of non-religious denomination or something. So, they have a lot to say. I can sum it up for you. They're like, you need to go get the Master Sword and kill Ganon. Alright, stop dilly-dallying around. Let's get us a heart container first. So once we get Pegasus shoes, I'll be able to bebop scattling around, but until then we'll have to walk. We'll have to walk for what we believe in. Here, why don't you Fairmaid LaBouche? Oh, another one of my favorites. I'm just gonna sit here and soak in the overworld music. Where's my boomerang? Boomerang is the best, like, pacifist weapon, because it doesn't do damage, it just stuns them. So they're stocking crossbows. I think they're crossbows. I've always assumed they are because they're like horizontal, but I guess they could be just bows that they're holding sideways gangster style. Octorots. Another vintage Zelda enemy. We're murdering the most proud. They deserve it. Maybe you shouldn't ally yourself with forces of darkness if you don't want to be killed, huh? Yeah. How does it feel? Drop a truth bomb on you. Man, these statues take a lot of hit. That's why we're going to avoid them, if possible. And it is. We can just kind of bebop scatter around. Get out of our way, please. So I can be courteous. Alright, the first dungeon. The Eastern Temple. I think that's its canon name. I don't know. Eastern Palace. I think that's it. These things are weird. They're like... I don't know how to describe them. Weird. That's... I think is a pretty good way to describe them the first time. And now we're getting balls shot at it. If you walk there long enough, one big giant ball rolls down the middle. It's the time. Let's grab some cash money. We'll need it to buy some flippers later on. So it ain't too hard to make money in this game. There's a couple places where you can find some big old fat caches of rupees. Enough to cover what you need to buy, because you need 500 rupees to buy flippers, you need 100 rupees to bribe a monkey to open a dungeon for you, and you can buy a bottle if you want another bottle. If you want to sing the song I'm a Genie in a Bottle, but there's other ways to get those, so yeah, you got a lot of options. Son, clay pots are the ultimate weapon in the fight against evil. Alright, don't need the contents of that chest. Just gonna keep moving. Little sequence breaking fact, if you click on that, you can talk to Salah Harasla, or whatever his name is, another weird name person, and he gives you pro tips even though you haven't met him yet, canonically. Alright. Didn't really need to kill that skeleton yet, because I need the big key. It can open keys and small keys. Open doors and chests and small keys cannot. True story. Broseph Smith. Broseph Stalin. Right. Pardon me. He's like, oh, think nothing. My good man. Skeletons in the dark. Sorry, boys, I just need the key. They're like, let's hate. Drop in here, kill one of us, and then just take off. I'm like, son, I got places to be. I got Ganons to kill. He ain't gonna stab himself with a master sword. More balls. Glad to rip it. Walk near him so he opens his eyes so that we can properly kill him. Two skeletons. Two skeletons walk into a bar and one gets a clay pot thrown at him and the other one gets whirlwind attacked. That's the joke. Watch out for these little motherfuckers. God, they're such assholes. They always bounce just right to hit you too. See, I'd have read that box to you, but I already told you what it said. I'm always 2 steps ahead of you, son. I'm gonna grab the bow. I wish I could grab a cheddar bow. Delicious. But no time to think about food. Son! Bomb! Secret bomb. You found the bow. You can shoot arrows. That's the most, like, straightforward description. I like it. It's like, here's the bow. Shoot arrows with it. The end. Alright. Son, the bow is awesome. It lets you murder things so much faster. Come on. Come on. You think you're so cool? Where you at? There you are. Oh. Scoops Haagen-Dazs. Some Haagen-Dazs ice cream would be bad news. I need to stop making videos when I'm hungry, which is all the time. I wake up hungry, son. That's how I go to bed. My favorite country? Well, it's, Franz Josephland, but after that, it's hungry. If you're hungry, you should go to Turkey. Alright. Another ballroom. Not the good kind, though. 2 more skeletons to murder. And we'll be well on our way to finishing the first dungeon. Have 2 arrows, enjoy them. Kill all them simultaneously. With these guys. Ooh, I jumped the gun. Just went off a little premature there. Open your eye. There you go. Alright, time to murder the first boss, which is actually 6 bosses in one. Luckily they're all can be killed by gnat farts, so you don't have to really worry about them. And you're all dead. Thanks for the heart container. And thanks for the pendant and courage. I appreciate it. Alright, head over to Sarala Larska, get our Pegasus boots, then we can bebop scat on towards the rest of the game. He's got 2 or 3 things to say. He's like, son, you already beat that first dungeon, it ain't bad, get her done. Here's some boots like you were run fast, Waffle, get her done. He likes to say get her done. He's a big Larry Cable Guy fan. I don't much approve of the man, but he has his fans. I suppose they're entitled to their opinion. And then he's like, oh, by the way, go get the ice rod before you try to beat the last boss of the game. He doesn't quite phrase it like that, but that's basically what he's saying. Come back here and get some rupees, a couple bombs that were up no good. Then we're going to use one of my favorite tricks, the save quit trick. You click that, you immediately reload your file, and you can start at Link's house. And now we don't have to run quite as far. I'm sure y'all appreciate that watching this. The only bad thing is, if you do that, you can't get the little 0 next to your name after you beat it, because it counts as like I guess it counts as dying, which is weird. So I usually don't do it if I'm just playing the game myself, but since I'm recording it for posterity or prosperity or postier or pasta alfredo, I'll use any time-saving tricks I can. Just for you. I'm gonna grab some heart containers though, because I likes to get them. I won't take long, don't worry. So you come in here, bump your wall. He's like, oh, you blowing a hole in my wall? He's like, thanks. You come through here and he's like, you blew a hole in the damn wall. They're actually 2 arguing brothers. Alright, she's like, get to the end of the thing in 15 seconds. I'm like, 15 seconds? Why don't you make it challenging there, sweetheart? My favorite part is that if you read this sign, it's like, what are you doing? You're being timed. 9 seconds. He's like, fine, take the piece of heart, asshole. So I will. He's like, I was being sarcastic. I'm like, well, too bad. I take everything at face value. We need the book of Mardahula, or whatever it's called. So let's grab that right quick. Here's how you get library books, son. Just run the fuck into a shelf. Alright, we're gonna save quit again. Get back to Link's house. Alright, let's head to the Desert Palace. So, look at the sniper in the grassy knoll down there. Fucking birds. One of these has some sort of lobster thing under it. I'll leave him alone. Yeah. Oh, did you miss, asshole? Now, the Desert of Mystery. Spoilers, the secret is that it's full of sand. We'll run up here and grab another heart container right quick, just cause I like them. Likes to have me some extra hearts. Might even jump rope for heart. Oh, another one of my little favorites. Hey, old man, you expect me to talk to you? Well, I speak through the language of bombs and ignoring you. He's like, oh, I'm so in love. Piece of heart. Just like beats. Some Little Caesars wouldn't be bad. I should have gotten some before I started recording. Then I could have recorded 8 simultaneous. And everybody wins. Then I could have got MetLife because it pays. Alright. Run past all these skeletons. Watch out for these sand guys that come out of the ground and they're like, oh, gonna get you. Need the book of watching. Who's it? Book of Medora. Most dramatic scene just to make these things move out of the way. Alright, Dungeon 2. This one's even shorter than Dungeon 1, I think. Let's see. You tell me, because I don't remember how long it took me to beat Dungeon 1, because I wasn't looking at the runtime on the video. Will you get the fuck out of my way? Can't you see I'm busy? The enemies are like, damn, Link's so fucking rude. Hey, Laser Eye Octopus statue thing. He's like, oh, hell, we're done. Can't believe you remember my full name. Oh, I forgot to add senior to the end. The Pegasus shoes ain't bad. They officially let you bebop and or scat all about the room. Alright, kill these 3 things. Terrific. Gotta run past some balls, shooters. Oh shit. Alright, grab the big key. Got the big key. Now let's take off. So this game was, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still amazing and nothing even compares to it. But when I was a kid, it was so much more full of intrigue. Like, I had no idea what was going on. A dungeon like this would take me a good long while to play through, but now I'm just like, oh, whatever. I'll run over here, grab a key. Maybe solve a puzzle too, get a key item, kill a boss. All in a day's work. Son, a power glove. I love it because it's so bad. Except in this game, it actually does what it's supposed to and lets you pick up heavy things instead of being false promises that are converted into a game console 20 years later. That's a piece of shit that everybody wants. Son, you weren't expecting a scathing editorial with your video, were you? Well, that's free. I throw that in just for a bonus. Now we're talking. Oh, missed me. Right, I'll grab another piece of heart next to a bird. Right down here. Knock the shit out of him. Look at him. He couldn't even react. He was filled with rage. Alright, time to kill the boss. I love that ominous dungeon music. Too bad in the Dark World you don't get to hear that music. And the dungeons, there's more of them. Oh wait, I feel like the biggest fucking noob. It's the second room like this. The keys in the top right. Isn't there egg on my face? You can just imagine my chagrin. And then after I look at what chagrin means, I can imagine it too. There's most of these eyeball things in here. I don't think they appear again until like Misery Mire, which is like the 6th dungeon of the Dark World. That's always off. Alright, now we're gonna grab the other key. Get my bow at the ready. I might use it to slay the albatross. Feeling particularly risque. I want a room like this in my house, where you got the like 4 torches and then a wall moves. It'd be so fucking awesome. Wonder how you reset it though. Alright, now we're ready. Son, this time we fight 3 guys at once. First bosses fight you in such unfair numbers. With some arrows. Yeah, I bet you're gonna team up on me like that. Ooh, got you. Whatever, asshole. I'll cut you to ribbons and split the booty. Got that one good enough. The ice rod actually helps you kill him pretty quick, but I didn't go out of my way to get it. I'll wait till later. It ain't really necessary. I do know that if you don't have it before you go into Turtle Rock, which is the 7th dungeon of the Dark World, you can't beat the boss, and it's like the biggest fuck you moment in the game. Pretty ballsy of a game to be like, look, you didn't bring the right items, so you can't kill this fucking boss. Maybe next time you'll fucking learn you something. There we go. Son, I'm telling you, every Zelda enemy, at least explosives, now get the blue pendant. I think it's the pendant of power in this game, even though in future Zelda games, power is represented by red and wisdom by blue. So they kind of reversed it. Yeah, that's alright. We're immediately gonna save and quit and teleport back to Link's house again. Actually, we'll go to Sanctuary because we're headed up into the mountains. We're gonna be burly mountain men. Get some apples out of this tree. I'm gonna grab another piece of art right quick. Here you go, caramel bush. They're like, stop making that joke. And I'm like, never! Run into this. And somebody put the nicest little treasure room under here with a piece of art in it. Strange how only Link gets these. I wonder if anybody could just pick them up and have most extra life. And then Link's like, damn, I'm trying to kill Ganon and y'all run around most hearts. I'm trying to avoid these birds, but of course you can't. Because they're assholes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Another one of them lobster things in here, it spits rubies out. Wow. Huh, it's one of the few times I've seen him not spawn in here. Run through this cave, we're going to run into an old man who's basically going to force us to drag him through here. There he is. He's like, oh, my cataracts are acting up my sciatica, and it's going to rain because my knee hurts, and kids don't visit me on the holidays, and my teeth fell out, can't eat peanut brittle, and Price is Right, Bob Barker ain't on it anymore. He got a lot of troubles. He's like, also Ganon, take over the fucking world. That's lovely. Can I please continue? Got him up here. He's gonna give me the magic mirror, which is nice because I'm about to get trapped in the dark world and turn into a pink bunny, and it's the only way to escape. So it's awfully kind of him. Also, what if he tripped and fell into the dark world? He wouldn't have his mirror. He'd be like, "Oh damn it, Link!" Fuck him. He's dead to me. He's done everything he can for me. Actually, if you go talk to him later, he'll give you full health. But it ain't worth it. It ain't worth visiting for. I'm gonna slowly run up this ladder. That's how balling Link is. He doesn't even climb ladders in this game. He runs up them. Alright. Oh, that's right. One moment. I'm some kind of fucking idiot. Get to drop down here first to get another heart container. I've just went pants on head retarded. I mentioned this game has amazing music. It's fucking spellbound. It's the most fat pieces of art. Then we might find some pieces of 8. Also, I assume Link eats the fairies. Is how he gets help, because he just walks into them and they disappear. So, bon appetit. They re-released this game on the Game Boy Advance, and I have it, and of course I've played through it a couple of times. But it's so aggravating because they took the annoying little kid Link, and added it every single time you swing your sword. I don't know why Nintendo's got to do that shit. They make perfect games and then try to ruin them as much as possible. Oh no, Pink Money Rabbit. Hey guys. Don't mind me, I'm just using my magic mirror to escape this terrible, twisted world. And they're like, oh, that's cool. Heart piece. Sounds like herpes. Alright, the Tower of Hera. Don't know who Hera is, but they must be important. They got their own tower. Walk down here and get a key right quick. This is the first dungeon to have these little switchy things. If you use the magic mirror in a dungeon, it teleports you to the entrance, in case you're wondering why the stranger strip balls. Watch out for that little fucker who's a grease fire. Alright, now we got to fight the floor. So I also want to ruin my house where the floor tiles go fucking crazy and attack. It might be a balling thing to have. I'm just saying. That one kind of self-destructed. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but they make a skull and crossbones pattern on the floor, which is pretty cool. Alright. Like some more torches. Another one of them torch-based secret rooms that I want in my house. I do like where I hide my car keys or something. murder Moldrum. This big caterpillar thingy that knocks you off the platform and is aggravating. Hopefully it won't knock me off. Despite how many times I've beat this game, I still get knocked off by him occasionally. It's very embarrassing. Which means there's a pretty good chance it's going to happen anyway. Son. I also want a house with these little magic tiles that make holes in the floor switch places. This seems like be a convenient thing to have. This is a dungeon where the item in it is actually, the only use of it is when you go to the Dark World you don't turn into a pink bunny, which is convenient, but it's kind of disappointing because most of them give you cool weapons and tools and shit. Perpetual fire. Here's the secret to this ring. You step on this, and then you walk in the top of this little hole right here. And then you're good to go. What a convenient thing to have laying around. Enjoy your pot. Alright, all this stuff is murder the boss. And maybe watch a Who's the Boss marathon afterwards. Ooh, he was waiting for me. What an asshole. See if I can hit him with some charging things. Oh, he's coming for me. Look at him with his crazy googly eye. He's impossible to predict. Yeah, quit hiding over there. Come at me, bro. Oh, almost got you. Right before he dies, though, he completely loses his shit. He just goes batshit crazy. Here he goes. Oh, got you. Don't worry, he makes a return towards the end of the game. He's also in Link's Awakening. He's the first boss, if you remember that video. Son got all 3 pendants. Let's teleport to the sanctuary if all else saved with. They're like, oh, where the hell did you come from? Link's like, I'll never tell. Get some more apples. After you, like the halfway point in the game, if you run into that tree, instead of apples, fucking bees come out of it. So, it's basically the game telling you to go fuck yourself. That's how I interpreted it anyway. We'll grab us another piece of heart while we're in here, just for the hell of it. Just for a halibut. Ain't bad. One more and have us biggest, fattest heart container. Look at him, he's pissed. What are you so mad about? Mad about shoe. Alright. Let's go get the Master Sword. Grab a mushroom on the way. Its description is like you can give it to anyone who wants it. That's nice. I didn't realize everything else I had to hold on to. Apparently it's not my property. Apparently I'm just renting all my other items. Son! Squirrel! Alright, let's grab this shit. This is dramatic. Teleport up to the mountain and get the ether medallion, because I like to use it to murder the soldiers in the castle. What's up, old man Johnson? Give me full health. He's like, you said mean things about me after you took my mirror. I heard you. Look, you can't hear nothing. You're half deaf. The other half of you is senile. He's like, oh, you got my number good. Giant rocks should be the final boss of the game because they're invincible and murder you. Alright, go ahead into the dark world again, but not going to turn to a bunny this time, which is a little sad. But necessary, since you can't actually do shit as a pink bunny. Oh, if you're wondering why I didn't grab this earlier, you had to have the Master Sword to get any of the medallions, so there you go. Let's get that shit. Son, that's either or either it isn't. I'll tell you that much. Alright, another bout of teleporting. Don't worry, once I get the flute, I won't have to do this anymore. We need to go to the house of things. Grab a couple partners. Oh yeah, now that I got the Master Sword, I can shoot lasers. It's been so long since I played the Zelda that let you shoot sword lasers. It's refreshing. The only 3D one that lets you do it is Majora's Mask, and that's if you have the Fierce Deity's mask on. And you can only use that during boss fights. I mean, I don't think Wind Waker lets you shoot lasers. I never got to the end of it, so maybe it does. In Link's Awakening and the Oracle's games, you can get a more powerful sword that shoots lasers, but I didn't play those that long, so whatever. I think Skyward Sword's gonna have the ability to shoot it if Shigeru Miyamoto can ever make the game work. He's like, the game will be finished as soon as my chin is prominent. And I'm like, well, it's good to know it's been canceled forever. Let's get the evil shit. They're like, prepare to fight us, the 2 golden chain bosses. And I'm like, prepare to be frozen. If you had the hammer, you can smash them. But I don't get that until the next dungeon, so... Hey guys, I don't even need to freeze you, I can just shoot sword lasers at you. Fairy! And I got a key. Oh, he thought he had me too. He was like, I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. He's not. I don't know if you do that. I hate dark rooms. Unless you're developing pictures, then I guess they're pretty convenient. I don't have this memorized, surprisingly. I always just kind of stumble through it until I get to the fucking door. There it is. Loads of soldiers! Guess what? You need to chill out. The only thing worse than murdering a soldier is quoting Arnold Schwarzenegger and Batman and Robin to him as you're doing it. He ran off the cliff. Good for him. Freeze. I didn't do it on Schwarzenegger that time, so he can't say anything to me. He has the key to the key. There it is. I'll leave you to forever know the icy truth of what happened here, of what transpired. Spearman, eh? Well, can your spear defeat my lasers of justice? And they're like, you know good well they can. There we go. Combat going on. Pardon me. I like the rooms that you can just walk through. This room's kind of a pain unless you have the magical ability to freeze everything on screen, and then you can just kind of ignore it. Son, either is like the real Mega Buster of this game. Actually, Bombos is for ballers, so I'll have to grab that later. It's actually the only optional of the 3 spells, because the other 2 open dungeons. Gotta fight Aga Nagaham here, after he teleports Zelda. Well, he claims this is Zelda, but considering she looks completely different and has brown hair, I'm a bit skeptical. So either they were too cheap to make another sprite, or he's a fucking liar. Yeah, good for you. I could make a dramatic speech too, if I was an asshole. Alright, let's fight. Also, you can't hit him directly, which is weird because you can hit Ganon directly, but you have to reflect his magical balls back at him. Basically, you gotta fill his mouth full of balls, and that's the kill him. He's like, stop it. Stop taking away from the dramatic flow of our battle. Stop shooting the useless ones. Shoot the balls. I demand more balls. My god, I've never seen him be such a stingy asshole. Alright, when he goes up there, he's about to shoot lightning, so you can just chill. Because ain't nothing you can do about that. Except slash ignore it. There we go. Oh, and now you're being an asshole again. What the fuck, man? The only time I've ever recorded myself playing this game, and he's gonna drag the battle out for 40 fucking minutes. Yes, shoot your lightning again. Thank you. A couple more of them wouldn't be bad, I'm just saying. No, of course not. You gotta shoot your little shoot-the-loot balls. There we go. He should be about ready. No, of course not. We gonna shoot lightning again? I don't think I've ever in the history of playing this game seen this fight be dragged out such a ridiculous length. Alright, I think one more I'll put him in his place. That'll learn you. It's starting to physically hurt me. There we go.